Hello, everyone. I wanted to make a video as we are now in week 5 of the critical thinking course. I hope everybody is doing well. Let me share the screen and we'll go over some stuff to help with this week's lesson. All of the experience and expertise assignments have been graded. When you get your grade back, there should be like a little message that says good work or something like that, and then an attached file that will be your original file name plus the word graded. If you download that file and open it, there will always be full comments and feedback inside your file. So if you're wondering the details of your grade, that's the best way to look at it. Download the attached file that has the full feedback. Okay, so we are now in week 5, analyzing and constructing arguments. Last week we talked about groupthink and the importance of understanding multiple sides to an issue. We wrote about Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 hour rule, arguing both in favor and against the rule. This week we're going to be making arguments of our own with the argument construction assignment, which is due Sunday the 7th at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. In this assignment, you're going to be choosing a specific issue, generating a list of premises about that issue, eliminating some weak premises, writing 3 argument paragraphs based on those premises, and then finally writing a 4th paragraph that attempts to look back at those previous 3, identify which is the strongest, and explain why. So as you can tell right there, there's a lot of steps to this assignment. None of them are particularly hard, but students tend to lose points by missing out on steps. So let me share the actual assignment page, the rubric or the prompt page with you, and then we'll kind of go over it together. Okay, so argument construction assignment. You must now construct your own argument. Follow the 5 steps presented. Okay. You may choose your own issue. Step 1, you got to choose a topic, okay? So that's step 1 here, choose a topic. You can choose one of these. Should colleges ban alcohol on campus? Should U.S. citizens be eating meat? Should the driving age be raised to 21? You can come up with your own topic as long as it is controversial, meaning that there's more than one viewpoint to it. If there's not more than one viewpoint to it, it's not really controversial. There's not really anything to argue about, so not a good topic. So pick step 1, pick a controversial topic, ideally one that has lots of different viewpoints to it. That would be the best. So that's step 1. Step 2, list 10 different premises that relate to your issue. You should have some premises that are for your chosen topic, like in favor, in support, and you should have some that are against it. The reason being is that you are going to be taking these premises and sort of turning them into topic sentences. In fact, the best way to think about these premises are that they are the topic sentence for paragraphs that you can write. And since the assignment is asking you to write an argument for, an argument against, and a third of your choice, it's up to you to have premises that represent both sides of the issue. Ideally, come up with 5 premises in favor, 5 premises against. The next step, with the premises, by the way, they still need to be written out as complete sentences with proper punctuation. Don't just make like a list of premises that are like little fragmented statements. Sometimes students lose points on this assignment with that sort of thing because it's unclear what your actual argument is or what you're saying. So for example, in the past, I've had students do things like, if their topic is, should the driving age be raised to 21? They'll have a premise that says, teenagers are irresponsible. What does that mean? Does that mean that the driving age should be raised to 21 because teenagers are irresponsible? Or does that mean the driving age should stay where it is because it helps teach teenagers responsibility, right? You need to like make sure they're fleshed out complete sentences. Okay, step 3 of the assignment. So step 1, you pick a topic. Step 2, you generate a list of 10 premises. Step 3, you need to eliminate some of those premises. Just look at your list, see which ones aren't really that great, and eliminate them, and then just explain why you're getting rid of them. You can highlight them, cross them out, whatever you want to do. Just briefly explain what makes those premises weaker than your other ones. Okay, the next step is the main part of this assignment. You need to write 3 good argumentative paragraphs. One paragraph needs to be in favor of your topic. A second one needs to be opposed to your topic. And the third one is your choice. Don't write like a wishy-washy in-between sort of thing. It still needs to be a strong argumentative paragraph. So that means you should write a second in favor or a second against, is your choice. This is the main, the meat of this assignment. Some things to consider as you are working on the paragraphs. A good academic paragraph is at least 5 sentences long. It should begin with a strong topic sentence, and ideally, you would bring one of your premises down into the paragraph as your topic sentence. So for example, let's say driving age should be raised to 21. One of your premises could be the driving age should be raised to 21 because teenagers' brains are not fully developed. So then one of your arguments would begin, the driving age should be raised to 21 because teenagers' brains are not fully developed. And then that whole paragraph would be just explaining, arguing, and supporting the idea that the driving age should be raised to 21 because teenagers' brains are not fully developed. Again, writing in complete academic paragraph length, which means 5 to 8 sentences or more, with a good topic sentence, with logical supporting ideas for that sentence. You're going to want to make sure that you are maintaining focus. One of the ways that students sometimes lose points on this assignment is by chaining together a series of premises that don't necessarily relate to one another. You want a singular focus, one premise per paragraph. What I mean by chaining together lots of premises is something like, the driving age should be raised to 21 because teenagers' brains aren't fully developed. They cause more accidents than adults and they cost more on car insurance. That's 3 totally different reasons that each could be their own argumentative paragraphs. So don't chain together paragraphs or ideas like that. One paragraph, one idea. So you'll write one paragraph in favor of your topic based on one of your premises. You'll then write an argument against a paragraph against your topic. Again, it should be based off of one of your premises. And then a third paragraph, either for or against, again, based off of one of your premises. The final step to the assignment is to write a 4th paragraph. But what this paragraph is supposed to do is look back at the previous 3 that you just wrote and analyze and explain which one you think represents the best critical thinking, which makes the best argument, and just sort of briefly explain why. So that's it. Those are the steps to the assignment. If we look at the rubric real quick, there are 35 total points available, 5 points for picking an issue and creating a good list of premises, 6 points for eliminating 2 premises and explaining why you made those eliminations, 15 points, meaning 5 for each argument. So having good argumentative paragraphs, 5 points each. And then 6 points for your paragraph that is the explanation of the best argument. And finally, 3 points for writing level. Again, that means things like avoiding first person point of view, I, me, my, we statements, avoiding second person you, your statements, having proper formatting, Times New Roman 12-point font, properly indenting your paragraphs, in general, following APA format for a standard APA paper. Okay, I want to look real quick at a sample that I posted so that you can get an idea of how this assignment looks. Like I said, there's a lot of steps. I don't really think it's that hard. It's that there's a lot of steps. And so there's just lots of opportunities to make a mistake, I guess. So here's an example. Here we go. So here's how I would set it up. I highly recommend you just follow this format as best as possible. You list your issue. Here's mine. Everyone should become a vegetarian. Controversial topic, lots of viewpoints on it, more than one side. I mean, you could break it down to yes, they should, no, they shouldn't, but there's lots of different arguments about whether or not people should be vegetarian. So it's a good controversial topic. I have a list of premises. Notice as we look through these that they are premises. Some of them are in favor of everyone being a vegetarian. Some of them are against people being vegetarian. and they are all written as well-developed, complete sentences. So my premise is vegetables, fruits, grains, and other non-meat products provide all the nutrients humans need to be healthy. Killing animals is cruel and unnecessary for human existence. Industrial farms, which provide most of the meat for American grocery stores, are horrible institutions that treat animals in a disgusting manner and cause unheard of amounts of pollution. Meat is an excellent source of protein that can be challenging to equal in a vegetarian diet. Meat has always been a large part of human cuisine and is essentially required for high quality cooking. America suffers from an obesity epidemic that stems in part from overconsumption of meat. Vegetarians often have worse health than omnivores due to a lack of diet variety and insufficient nutrients. Animals raised for their meat are often force-fed chemicals and antibiotics, which have serious repercussions for humans that we are only now beginning to comprehend. Steaks, chicken wings, and burgers simply taste too good to eliminate from the human diet. Eating is not all about nutrition for humans, and not all meat comes from the agricultural industry. Hunting is a necessary way of life for many people and serves to control animal population. So like notice a lot of these premises are, it's not like they're kind of like offshoots of the vegetarian argument, right? So then I have my eliminated premises. Here I chose to eliminate number 5 and number 9, and I just provide a brief explanation as to why I've eliminated them. I then have my 3 argumentative paragraphs. Notice that I am taking a single premise from my list. In this case, I have taken premise number 1, and I have turned it into my topic sentence. The time has come for humans to give up the omnivore diet and become full-on vegetarians because, and then I plug in my premise, vegetables, fruits, grains, and other non-meat products provide all of the nutrients humans need to be healthy. I then have built upon this idea of my topic sentence, supporting the idea that vegetables, fruits, and grains are all humans need by doing some research, adding in, cited evidence, and building on that singular idea. I repeat the process in number 2, but I'm making an argument against the idea that humans should become vegetarians. I have a 3rd argument here about it, and then I have my best paragraph. Best paragraph meaning I just look at my 3 arguments, think about which one is the strongest and demonstrates the best critical thinking, and then explain why. Remember, you want these to be research and 3rd-person objective arguments, not arguments based on your own personal experience or anything like that. That's it. Like I said, it's not too hard of an assignment, but there are a lot of steps, and sometimes students get a little just kind of lost in the process on this one. It's the only thing we have due this week. There's no discussion or anything. Again, it is due Sunday night, Sunday the 7th at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. That's it. If you have any questions about the assignment, please let me know, and I would be happy to help you. I hope you guys have a great week.